All right, now that I got that out of the way, because apparently I had to do that. Um, I had initially recorded because I usually I like to record songs, just like keep them on my sound recorder, and I had downloaded a program a while back, and I clicked record, and apparently it wasn't recording because my mic wasn't on, and so I just went to TikTok uh, to my recorder and recorded me singing it. That's why I didn't look at the camera too much because I wasn't planning on like doing it for you guys, but um, I should have honestly. I should have planned to do it for everybody. Um, when I keep things private, it's for me and the organization alone, I guess. So I should probably post them on here as well. Um, Especially in the context of everything we just talked about, insofar as like mother father conversations, you know. Um, and Getting that out of the way. Um, Back to the mother father conversation. The thing about music is that right now, like it's all structured towards the organization, the mother uh, figure, you know, as opposed to the one pharaoh, the one that actually created the golden age that we don't have anymore. So yeah, uh, I like to I've always used music as like a sort of like protein, you know, like a sort of like way to feed yourself a little bit, you know. But it's it's difficult with I don't know if you guys can hear that, but like always in the background there is this message being sent by mother, let's call it, um, to wit, it says, uh, maintain the system as it stands, don't question it, you know, without like knowing the scope, you know, zooming out of the world that we live in and understanding the full scope of everything. Um, and original sin haunts me like a second shadow, and that one noodle haunts me like a second shadow. So. I feel like they're giving me like little things like I approve of this message whenever they put the water in, and then like when they decide to like start washing the laundry, that's when it's whitewashing time. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Did they just make noises depending on different things I say? Who knows? Um, that one noodle will be gone. Like whatever happens, insofar as like having a mother and a father and me having a dead wife and all that, whatever happens, that one noodle will be gone. Okay, we will figure that out. Um, yeah, it's rough, man. It's rough, rough. I was thinking about something earlier, but like I'm like trying to grasp it and I can't remember it. In the story of Revelation, it said that someone in the one with the girl and the dragon, it said that they hid the child away for 1,260 days. Um, so 1, 2 is togetherness, and then like 6 and 0 is like a destruction of the dragon. And in essence, I think that that's what this home is. Um, the name of it is like the street that I live on is Silver Street. So it's in some ways like an attempt to destroy that part of myself that head. So I live in hostile territory. Okay. Like it's hard having a soft heart when the world would like take advantage of you in like a second. Which is why I steel myself and I walk this world as best as I can, trying to make friends wherever I go, but getting molested through and through. So I used to say because like as I progressed through this organization, back like going through like 2020, 2021, and like getting my stuff more and more out there, insofar as the public goes. Um, well, not really my stuff. The whitewashing. Um, I always used to say that I was failing up, you know, and I don't know. Why my dryers making there's not a nickel, there's not a single thing in that dryer. Yeah, yeah. What was I talking about? They started making a lot of noise. Um, I have no idea. This is how they like blank my memory. My dryer was not making that sound before. I have this thing I call an amateur trap, in which there are certain um, things that can lead you astray, let's say. I don't like that phrasing because what is to be led astray, but um let me explain, okay? Um when I was growing up, I used to hear about artists signing contracts that they really didn't know what they were signing at the time, you know? And you hear them like complain about it and like say like that like the artist formerly known as Prince, his name was changed to the artist as a protest because of how contracts um, confine a person. And a lot of times in our search for something, I don't know, um, it's like selling your soul, you know? Like how do I explain it? Like growing up, I learned that like from an early age that anything you put on the internet stays on the internet forever. It never goes away. It's somewhere out there. And I was always very careful as to what I said, how I presented myself, all that kind of stuff. Not so much anymore. I'm trying to be very open in so far as my struggles, my thought processes, and everything. But back then, I learned that like everything you put on the internet stayed on the internet, and I knew that within the confines of the system that we live in, things like blackmail are very real. So you want to make sure that you're not um, incriminating yourself. You know, um, the this was my thought process before. Like me right now, like I'm very open source. Um, we shouldn't hide. Okay. Um, like right now, I'm kind of like using the sounds of the washer and dryer as like a rhythm to follow with everything, even though it's supposed to be Pharaoh. But you know, um, anyways, what was I saying? I've made a life out of falling into every single amateur trap there is. That failing up, okay? That's what I mean. Um, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. Like okay, let's put it this way. Okay, um, this organization knows everything about you, down to your deepest, darkest desires. And it uses these things to assimilate you into the system as it promises you these desires in exchange for your soul. That is the best way that I can put it. I don't know how else to explain it outside of that. Earlier I made in one of the videos I said that I swallow these people, I swallow these concepts, people, and all that kind of stuff. Um, and I carry them with me as I go on my journey. But honestly, like, I'm in a lab, so who swallows who, you know? Like, you saw me in this video dance to their tune, so yeah.